Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, where today we are taking care of side quests here at Falcon's Nest in Curthis Western Highlands. Well, really not just Falcon's Nest, we're going to go all over the Western Highlands, wherever we are needed. There's one up at the Gorgogne Mills, and there's one over by the Anvil. I see 5 quests for us to do today. Hopefully that is enough to fill out a good amount of time. Let's get started, and now that we're Dark Knight level 50, I hate this sword. That's a bad sword. Please stop flickering. Now that we're Dark Knight level 50, we're able to actually start doing quests as Dark Knight. Awesome. Let's see, is there a quest in here? Where is the quest that's on the map? Is it up on the roof? It might be up on the roof. But yeah, we're just going to be working in Curthis Western Highlands today, I believe. Let's see. Where is this quest? Is it inside the building? Nope. Is it behind the building somehow? Where do you want me to go for this quest? I am very confused. I am very, very confused. I guess the quest must be inside, but where? Oh my god, I just had to look right. Okay. Hello, Nortwarel. Nortwarel grows worried about the supply stores at Falcon's Nest. Ooh, options are various types of low-level food. You'd like to help out, would you? I suppose there is something you might be able to lend a hand with. We're rather short of foodstuffs. There are plenty of Steinboks wandering around just outside the fortress. Please slay a few of them and bring me their meat. I'd say 3 should be enough for the time being. It's horrible stuff. It's tough like boot leather, and it tastes like it too. But we can't afford to be picky around here, especially now with our food stores looking the way they do. Yeah, the weather here ain't exactly great, is it? Alright, let's go out and snag us some emergency rations. Ah, you know what? I forgot to do our daily minion roulette. Today we're going to have with us a Pudgy Puck. Hello, you're the little thing that was eaten by, oh god, what, Steropes. Steropes is the name of the Cyclops. Don't question the fact that I'm running around on a void scent. It's fine, I'm sure. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, let's go hunt down some Steinboks and then bring the meat back to Falcon's Nest. Here we go. Here's some Steinboks. Get over here and let me fight you. God, it feels so good to finally have Dark Knight at level 50 so we can start actually using it properly. Very exciting. Okay, seriously, why is this sword flickering like this? Ah! I do not like that. Okay, that's 2 Steinboks. I need to resummon Juniper. They ran away on me. Alright, last one, and then we can go deliver the meat. Alright, off we go, back to Falcon's Nest. Then we can see what quest we want to pick up next. There's 2 more in town itself. Not impossible that there's follow-up quests as well, so there might actually be more than 2. Then we've got 1 up by the Anvil and 1 over by Gorgogne Mills. Please do not question the fact that I'm running around on a piece of Magitech armor. We stole it. We stole it from the Garleans. I am not with the Garleans. Oh god. After everything that happened with the Dark Knight quest, I am now very hyper-conscious of how I am perceived around here. Oh dear. If you haven't seen the Dark Knight quests, you should go do that because they're very, very good. Alright, hello there, Nortwarel. I bring you meat. Do you have the Steinbok meat? I do. When dried and smoked, lean Steinbach meat will remain unspoiled in the cold Curthan air almost indefinitely. Ooh! It keeps well, that's good to know. You have it already? Marvelous. I'm sure you're wondering what I plan to do with something so unappetizing. It's really quite simple. I'm going to leave it outside until it's frozen right through. Falcon's Nest is one of Ishgard's first lines of defense against the Ravanian horde. We need to resist the dragon's fiercest assaults, but we also need to outlast prolonged, protracted sieges. Once frozen, this meat will last a very long time. It may not taste good, but it'll keep our troops fighting when the supply lines have been cut off. Thank you for providing it. That makes sense to me. Fair enough. Let's grab the knight's bread, I think. Not that it matters. It's all so low level, it's not really be worth it for us. But hey, we can use it for an experience bonus. Or just sell it, I guess. Arion, what do you have for me? Arion is lost in thought. I look worried, you say? Nothing of the sort. I was simply thinking about something. The rebuilding of Falcon's Nest, in fact. The damage from the calamity and the freezing winds it brought with it was tremendous. Even the rats fled, driven out by the cold. With the imposter Guillaume dealt with, we can move forward with the rebuilding of the fortifications. I'm truly delighted and proud to be a part of it, but it's no simple task. Ah, the imposter Guillaume, if you remember. That was back the first time we came into Curthis when we were fleeing from the Garleans and looking to find the Enterprise. There was a false inquisitor running around pretending to be Guillaume, who was trying to sabotage the Ishgardians in central Curthis. The heretics' various supporters are obviously still a major concern, and the high houses still have their squabbles and their disputes with the citizenry. Frankly, there's no end to the difficulties we face. Just yesterday, some valuable supplies went missing, stolen from within this very fortress, right beneath our noses. We've no leads, and we don't have the resources to scour the highlands looking for these supplies. But if you happen to see a group of suspicious-looking fellows carrying a large crate with them, it may well be our stolen goods. Please recover them for us. Alright, let's go searching for the stolen goods. Ah, hot horse. Good. This will keep me warm in the frigid Curthan air. Alright, how far out does the echo say we're going to need to go? Looks like if not too far, actually. Not even to the pike. Alright, let's get hiking then. Hike to the pike. Oh dear. Deep eyes? No, not dealing with that. You go away now. Ah, here we go. Stolen goods located. Deep eyes have left us alone. Let's go grab those and get out of here. Or the thieves can come right up behind us. Though they are looking not so good, actually, judging from their descriptors. Oh dear. They must be starving. Starving and desperate. Alright, got our supplies. Let's get back to Arion. Make the delivery. What minion do you... It's Aelambard of the Spiked Butt! Hello! Ah, one of my favorite Fate NPCs. Yeah, I thought I saw him before. I forgot he was actually in his Dragoon armor. We'll deal with Aelambard of the Spiked Butt eventually, but I just gotta say, what a fantastic moniker. Who decided to name him of the Spiked Butt? That's just beautiful. Alright. Hello there, Arion. I bring to you the stolen goods. Have you found the stolen supplies? I have. They are right here. Yes, this is the very crate that was stolen. This looks very much like Heretic's handiwork. But there's something in here that shouldn't be. A feather ornament? Whatever could it mean? It looks like a type of ornament that was popular in Falcon's Nest before the Calamity. This sort of thing is of no use to us here, a mere decorative trinket. But there is someone who might be interested in it. There's a humorless old man named Sigan who collects antiques from the small mountain village that used to be here at Falcon's Nest. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at something like this. Do you think you could do me a favor and take it to him? Alright, let's go make a delivery to Sigan. And we will see where that leads us. I'm curious to learn more about this ornament. How did it end up there in the first place? Hello there. Did you want something? I was told to deliver this white falcon charm to you. A simple pendant crafted from a thin leather strap and a single white Highland falcon feather. Ah, you used to see these all the time before the calamity, back before Falcon's Nest ended up looking like this. Yeah, we found it in a crate stolen by heretics. This brings back some memories. You say it was left with the supplies stolen by the heretics. Well, thank you in any case. And he's got a follow-up for us, as I suspected. I think this is going to lead to a probably a somewhat lengthy quest chain. Sigan is reminiscing about the past. That feather you gave me, I'd not seen one of those in a long, long time. It brought back memories. The village here grew years ago, around the barracks housing the Ishgardian scouting forces. It may have been a small village, but it had a long and rich history. Being so close to the Dravanian border, it had its fair share of legend and wisdom passed down from generation to generation. But after the calamity and the freezing winds it brought, the whole village was lost to the ice. Thanks to House the Mail, the fortress's reconstruction is progressing rapidly, but the village, and all the belongings left behind in the calamity's aftermath, still lies deep beneath the snow. I'd wager that feather ornament you found was previously dug up around here. I seek out and collect relics from before the calamity. Everyone is so focused on rebuilding, nobody seems to care but one jot for the past. I suppose I ought to get back out there and sift through those snowdrifts. If you find anything out there yourself, let me know. Sure, I guess we can take a look around there. Wouldn't it hurt to see what we can't find, or what we can find, rather? Alright, let's see. Can I spot anything worth grabbing? Hello there. We got a snowdrift over here, might be covering something. Well, that's something. We'll have to have Sigan actually identify it. I see something else right over here. And can I spot anything? Oh god! Hello there! Attacked by an ice sprite! Where did you come from? Probably the snow, to be honest, but also how dare you? Get out of here! Okay, we're good. Can I spot anything else from here? No, we're gonna have to take a more active look then. Ah, there we go. Alright, that's probably about everything we can find out here for now, so let's report back to Sigan. Hello there, friend. I bring to you 3 artifacts that I was able to find. You actually found something? Yes. A farming instrument used in the 6th Astral Era by residents of Falcon's Nest. I found 3 of them. Maybe you really know how I feel. Maybe you're just helping an old man out of pity. Whichever it is, I still owe you my thanks. I've never been happier than when they first started talking about rebuilding Falcon's Nest. I thought I'd finally have the old village back. Of course, the Holy See wasn't interested in the village at all. They just wanted their fortress, and now it's bigger and grander than ever before. The Falcon's Nest I knew, the small village I grew up in, it's been lying under all the snow ever since the calamity. All the villagers who could never return home, they've all had to move to the capital. It's for them that I'm still digging through all the snow, trying to recover that lost history. Dang. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry it feels like everyone's moved on. That sucks. Okay. That actually wasn't as long as I thought. I thought there was more follow-ups to that, but perhaps that'll come later. Or perhaps I'm confusing it with a different quest line. Always possible. It's been a while since I did the side quests here. On my main, that is. Ingrid, what do you have for us? Ingrid lets out a long, forlorn sigh. Even if I had time to head out there alone, if I ran afoul of those beasts, I wouldn't stand a chance. You see, one of the reasons I requested this posting was so I could recover my grandfather's belongings. They ought to be near the frozen docks of Camp Riversmeet. But things being busy as they are, I'm not at liberty to leave my post at the moment. What's worse, the area is absolutely teeming with monsters, so I can't send just anyone in my stead. But you look like you can handle yourself. Might you be so kind as to help me? Sure, I can do that. Alright, so down to Camp Riversmeet and take a look around there. Sounds good. Once that's done, it looks like our next quest will be taking us up to the Anvil and then all the way up to Gorgogne Mills. Gonna be some long treks in our future. Hiking back and forth across the highlands. I guess in the meantime, we can simply enjoy the pleasant view. Oh hey, you can see the mills from here. You can see the windmills, rather. Neat! Alright, and I think we're gonna take the slightly more dangerous way. We can handle ourselves. We're just gonna drop off the edge. Twice. 3 times. We barely took that much damage, and we're gonna heal up. It's fine. I don't know why Archwarel was so worried about it. We're the Warrior of Light. We can handle anything. Alright, well, we got some hemming trappings. There's a wolf over there. A whole bunch of ice sprites for a fate. Let's leave them be for now. We'll handle the fates in this area soon enough. I think probably once we hit around... I think I know which main story quest is going to be when we allow ourselves to do the fates here. I want to mostly finish off this zone before we do the fates around here is basically what I'm thinking. So that we'll already have explored most everything. Alright, one more thing right over there at the docks. God, this is trippy. The boat's frozen in the ice. Half sunk, actually. Wow. It'd be nice if the aetheryte over here actually worked still, but dang thing is frozen over. Yeah, that's unfortunate for us. Gonna have to walk back or take the easy road and just teleport back. I've got plenty of aetheryte tickets, it's no big deal to me. Alright, let's go make that delivery, and then we're heading on to the Anvil, I believe. I found your grandfather's stuff. Did you find them? Did you find my grandfather's things? Yep, right here. Items used by Ingrid's grandfather when he was a ferryman on the Swift Run River. Oh, this looks to be everything. Halani's blessings be upon you. My grandfather used to make a living as a ferryman back before the calamity. But what good's a ferryman when the ice is thick enough to walk across? No wonder that his health has gotten so much worse over the years. Aye, a man without purpose is prone to sickness. If I could but remind him of what he once had, though, maybe he'd recover. Could also make him just more pained and longing for the past. Sounds like a risky strategy to me, but you know him better than me, so... Because you actually know him. Alright, on to the Anvil. I think we're gonna take the high road to get there. Since the high road, I think, is a fairly short path, actually. Also, once again, with the toasty warm horse. Keep us warm in this frigid weather. No, you go away now. Not dealing with you, Steinbox. You can't hurt me, so don't even bother. Oh, don't fall off the cliff. Go around. And here we go. Your chocobo is very well trained to not wander off, given it's not even tied up. And this is not exactly pleasant weather for a chocobo, I'd imagine. Isidore? God, come on, brain. Isidore, I'm just gonna go with it, peers over the cliff with concern. Some way beyond here lies Camp Riversmead. The camp was once the center of luscious pastures, a prime grazing field for cattle and other livestock. Now it's home to not more than wolves. Bray helped drive the beasts away with sword and spell, slay 3 silver wolves, let them learn to fear us. Alright, let's go take care of some wolves. Intimidate them into leaving everyone alone. And to leaving Camp Riversmead alone. Not that anyone's really stationed there anymore. Alright, down we go. Oh, and ow. Oh shit, that actually killed me. Oops. I'll just meet you back here. I didn't expect that to actually kill me. Might have been because an enemy targeted me, so I was allowed to drop below 1. Oops! Okay, made it back down safely this time. I made sure to actually hit the middle level before dropping all the way down. Now let's get hunting for some wolves, without embarrassing ourselves this time. So I'm thinking probably at some point soon, I should probably look into actually melding my Dark Knight gear. Since we're going to be leveling through the expansion relatively slowly, it'd be nice to actually, like, meld things appropriately as we go through. Why am I getting pinged? I'm going to ignore the ping. It's probably someone invited me to a free company. But yeah, with Dark Knight... let me think. I have some ideas for how to meld Dark Knight to make it be a little bit tougher. On my main, with my full level 100 ability set, I like to have a 2.45 second global cooldown, because Dark Knight actually really surprisingly benefits once you hit a certain point from having that slightly faster skill speed. So I might do that here just so I have just so it matches my memory for like the ordering, not for the ordering, but for like how fast I hit the buttons. And then of course from there, crit hit is your best ability to meld, or your best stat to meld, followed by a combination of direct hit and determination. Generally whichever one's lowest is going to be what you want to meld. Okay. Good news. The wolves have been dealt with. Now we gotta climb all the way back up to the anvil. And you know what? We don't need to see that trek, so I'm just gonna meet you there and check who pinged me on the way. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna cut back in and actually show this tell I received, because this is important to point out, and this pisses me off. This person, I'm going to assume got their account hacked, so I apologize for kind of outing your name like this, but you know what? It's important to be able to identify this. They said 300 million raffle giveaway starting in 15 minutes, post a number, blah 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 on the forum thread to enter. So, this is one against terms of service generally. Primarily because, 2, this is a phishing attempt. This is an attempt to steal your account. You can see if you take a look at that URL they give, forum.squareenix.com.es, that looks so close to being a legitimate link to the actual official forums. But you notice that the end of the URL is .com.es. That is not the actual URL for the Square Enix forums. So many people fall for this, unfortunately, because it looks so close to the actual URL, but it's not. This is a phishing scam. Do not fall for this. Oh my god, it is if anyone ever like sends you a tell with an offer of something that sounds good, like 300 million gil raffle, don't believe it. They're stealing your account. It is, this has been a recent issue too. This only started popping up recently in the last like month or so. To the point that, let's see, if I scroll all the way up to the very top of the chat log, is it still on the list? There's Dark Knight stuff happening there. Be wary of phishing attempts via tell. Yeah, no, they've had to start like giving out, heads up when you log in. Do not go to those websites because it is likely a phishing attempt. It is also highly recommended that you go to System, Support Desk, Contact Us, Report. I think cheating would be the best place. Report cheating, either way. Report the message to Square Enix. Let them know that, hey, oh god, there's a phishing attempt happening. They might even be fine with reporting it as RMT, though their report option in the chat log needs to be way better. Like, this is definitely not, it's not RMT, but there's no more convenient way to report things. Square Enix, can you please, like, give better report options for chat messages? Because, this is, only having report for RMT in there is not great, and having to go through the support desk is tedious and requires you to fill out all of the information, which is annoying to most people, especially since if you try to tab over to the chat log, sometimes it is very easy to accidentally close out the report, and then you have to retype it all. It's annoying. I really, really hope they improve the reporting feature soon, because it's annoying. Alright, Isidore, I have killed the wolves for you. You've already slain those horrid wolves, you have my deepest thanks. There was a time when there were Ishgardian troops stationed at Camp Riversmeet. Should we recover the camp, were we able to station soldiers there again, it would make our patrol safer, let them cover more area. Before long, we shall move to reclaim the camp. When that time comes, I may call upon your services again. Alright, best of luck with that. Alright, let's start hiking up towards Gorgane Mills. And I think for making our way up there, we are going to take the path we originally took in the solo duty in order to fill out the map, since the map didn't get filled out from the solo duty, which is rather impolite. So yeah, I could cut ahead since we've been there before, but nah, I want to show the route. Fill out more of the map, fill out a map that should have been filled out in the solo duty, but wasn't because it was a solo duty. There we go, barely took any damage. So if I remember correctly, the path had us cross the river here. The duty started like right around this area, right along this shoreline somewhere. And then from there we just hiked north. And we can check out all the enemies on the way. We've got level 51s, that shouldn't be too big of a threat. It's only one level above us. Also, I'm curious, I'm thinking about melding my stats again. What are my... Determination and direct hit rate. It looks like Determination's gonna be what I want to meld. Determination's generally more powerful than direct hit anyway, but if your Determination is much higher than your direct hit, it is very much worth melding direct hit, because that not only do they both buff your stats, your damage output, but they buff each other. I love the buffing in this game. Buffs are multiplicative, so buffing one stat will buff multiple stats. And I'll figure out the melding off screen on my own time. Not like I have that many, like I really have any pieces of equipment that can be melded anyway. I've got the item level 115 weapon, but that's about it. Was it from here that we... Yeah, I think from here we started climbing up. Was it? It seems a little steep. I think we went further north and then we went on a more easterly approach to the mills. Nope, we definitely didn't go this far north in the solo duty. So maybe it was just up this path that we took. I do need to check what skill speed is actually required to hit that 2.45 second, though. Wait, did we go further north? What angle did we approach this from? Maybe we went further south. I'm forgetting what angle we actually approached this from. No, because we definitely came in through the front gate, so yeah, we came up further south than I went. Ooh, well. Okay, well, we made it up here. Now, where is the quest? Here we go. Hot-Tempered Knight, what do you got for us? The Hot-Tempered Knight is trying to catch his breath. Ooh, lots of ice shards for us. Neat. Gods be cursed. Mere moments ago, I was mobbed by a huge swarm of frost grenades. I made away with my life, but dropped my magic talisman in the confusion. It was a gift for my family, but the instant those monsters saw it, they lost all interest in me. They tore the thing apart and fled with the pieces. Oh no. That talisman carries a lot of sentimental value for me. I have to get it back, but I can't leave my post. You strike me as quite the capable sort. Be a good lesson recovery for me, would you? It looked like when the talisman was broken into 3 separate pieces. I didn't see which of the beasts nabbed the pieces, mind you. I was more concerned with escaping before they regained their interest in me. But please, slay the frost grenades and recover my talisman for me. Alright, let's get hunting. There's plenty of them around here, so surely some of them are gonna have those pieces. Okay, there's one. Got one of the fragments. That's a lucky kill. Oh, we got 3 coming. Alright, let's do this. AoE time. Cluster around all your frost grenades. And it's time to unleash my fury. Alright, there's our second one down, giving us our second fragment. Ooh, we're getting very lucky with this. Uh-oh. Move! Don't get hit by that. Oh, I got clipped. Okay. I was too slow to move. Wow, we got very lucky with grabbing those. I'm pretty sure it's just the first 3 you kill give you the talisman pieces. It's not random, I don't think. Alright, I have your talisman pieces for you. Good luck with putting them back together. Have you the pieces of my magic talisman? I do. One of 3 pieces of a talisman carried by an Ishgardian knight for good luck. Oh, you found them! Words cannot fully express my gratitude. My family made the talisman from an ice crystal. It was meant to protect me, but to be honest, there's more than enough cold around here without me carrying this thing. Still, it carries no small amount of sentimental value for me. I wonder what made the frost grenades swarm over it, though. Did they plan to eat it? For something that's supposed to protect me, this talisman is doing a dreadful job. Whatever the reason, I'd much prefer not to get attacked again. I'll be sure to put this somewhere safe in the barracks rather than carrying it on my person. Thank you again for recovering it for me. I mean, if it was made from an ice shard or an ice crystal, it seems normal that a frost grenade would want to eat that for extra energy. Alright, looks like that is all of the quests available in Curthis Western Highlands for now, so I'm gonna hike all the way back to Falcon's Nest. And next time on Final Fantasy XIV, I believe we are going to be working on our level 50 Machinist quest, followed by our level 50 Astrologian quest. Alright, I will see everyone next time for that.